Hello everyone and welcome back to my third YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial and it's going to be pretty cool. And I know that I've been doing a lot of tutorials, but I plan to start doing some more vlogs. I'm actually working on one now from last weekend. For some reason it's still downloading on iCloud. It's taking like forever, but we're getting there. So I'm going to do a tutorial on a cool watercolor typography mashup thingy. So for this, you will need a piece of watercolor paper. It works best on watercolor paper. I guess you could do it on other paper, but it like curls when it dries. So I just use watercolor paper. There are fancy kinds that cost like 20 bucks. And then there's just like the cheap stuff. I'm using the cheap stuff right now because this is not something that's like going to be a masterpiece of mine. You also need a glass like half full with water and a paper towel. You also, most importantly, need a watercolor set. This is an old set of my parents, but I'm just going to use it. And some paintbrushes, not exactly this many. This is a lot, but I'm just going to use like 2 of these. You also need some Sharpies, but we are not quite there yet. So hang tight and we'll start doing the watercolor. So what you want to do when you start watercoloring is not like cover the whole paper. Just a really fat brush. You just kind of go like, I don't know, like the first, like the middle half. And you go just like that down. And you want to leave some space like around the edge for it just to be white. And then we're gonna do like typography, fancy words, or like a quote or inspirational on that. So it's gonna be pretty cool. And now I'm gonna start watercoloring it. You can use any colors really, it doesn't totally matter. I like to use like blue and purple, it's kind of cool. Really any works. One tip I find very helpful when I'm doing this, by the way, this is how it turned out, and now it's dripping. Oh, that actually looks really cool. But if you want like clear-cut brush strokes, then you don't want the watercolor as water, you want it a lot drier, so then the color like will be darker and stuff. When you add more water, then the color is lighter. But if you want the colors to blend, what I do a lot is I'll just take my brush and like it's like there isn't any color, it's just wet. And then just like dip it in, and just like point it down like that, and then just the water mixes the colors, and it's pretty cool. So next I have to wait for this to dry, because that's the problem with like painting and watercolor and stuff, is that you have to wait for it to dry, which watercolor normally doesn't take that long, but this video is not going to watch that happen, because that would be crazy boring. So I'm gonna come back when it's dry and we'll start doing the typography. Before we start doing the typography, what I want you to do is go on Google and search inspirational quotes or like Bible verses or something that you want to write on here that's pretty cool, like a saying or really anything. And I'm just gonna find like a quote or something. Go do that right now and we will be back with a dried watercolor paper. Hey guys, we are back with the dried watercolor, and I decided on what typography I'm going to do. It's a hello summer kind of thing, and literally yesterday school ended for me, so I thought it would be pretty cool to do that. And I chose a dark bluish, grayish, blackish, dark blue Sharpie and a ruler, and I'm gonna put the hello in like normal lettering, I guess, and then summer in like a cursive-y thing. And then I decided I'm going to do, with the ruler, I'm going to do a square or rectangle kind of shape around the watercolor. So I thought it would look pretty cool. And whatever inspirational quote you chose, or I guess saying or whatever you chose, just choose a Sharpie or multiple colors, and you can copy it off of a picture you've seen or something you wanted to do. Or you could just do really your own kind of thing that you make up as you go. I'm gonna do the Hello Summer one. Okay, so I just finished the typography, and I am pretty psyched because it looks pretty cool. I know it's backwards here, but I think it's pretty cool. Whatever you did, I'm sure is amazing. But another thing, look at this hair. Another thing that I found is pretty cool is whenever you do the typography, you can also put like a shape or a circle or anything around it, because having like the, I don't know, flowy, watery, liquidy, whatever feel of the watercolor, and then like the bold of the shape, it looks pretty cool. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe, and comment any ideas you have down below. And I already got a comment of somebody wanted me to do tissue paper flowers, and I do plan on doing those soon. So be sure to like this and subscribe and watch for new videos. Bye!